Anybody here suffer from short-term memory? Who are you people? Alright, so just me? Yeah, mine's so bad, I'm like the antelopes from The Lion King. You remember that opening scene where all the animals gather at Pride Rock? The elephants, zebras, giraffes. They're all hanging back. Meanwhile, all the antelopes are right up front like, dude, front row again? You guys seen Jeff? Shut up, new Jeff. Hey, do y'all hear rustling? Oh, look, grass. Meanwhile, lions are out here singing Hakuna Matata, but all the antelopes here is, try not to freak out when your buddy gets eaten. If I was one of the antelopes, I'd be in full disguise. I'd have elephant ear plants strapped to my antlers, a lab coat, and a half chewed up copy of How to Win Friends and Influence People in my mouth. Like, did you all know the aardvark goes moo in the winter? Lions be like, hey, you smell like Jeff. And I'd be like, do you see my luscious forest green plumage? I am totally an elephant. Oh, look, grass. If a blind person reads Danny Trejo's face, like it's covered in traumatized braille, would they get PTSD or develop a strong sense for revenge? They'd be like, oh no, I've wandered into a prison yard made of razor-sharp skin. And they'd cut themselves on his crow feet like they were switchblades. Anyway, I met this hot blind couple. Like, unfairly attractive. It was like a cologne commercial got lost in a crosswalk. So I told them, do you know how adorable the two of you look? Just like you should know. And they started to laugh. Then I asked them, how'd you guys meet? You know, did you like just cross sticks one day and you just somehow knew? And they laughed even harder, which either means I nailed it or it actually happened and they're not telling anybody. So I pressed a little bit harder and asked, well, did you like smell each other? And they laughed hysterically. Which is the kind of thing you laugh at, if it's true. I mean, you don't want people knowing you're out there pheromoning your way into a relationship. But it got me thinking. Blind people might be the only ones who actually know how to love, because they cannot be shallow at all. They're not concerned about your overgrown unibrow. They never scroll social media for fuckboys. They don't burn the house down because their Kendrick Lamar tickets were ass. They're out there connecting with what actually matters. By the way you listen and never have plans. But I think, bad breath probably is the only problem a blind couple has at all. You're like, that stinks. Who are you? And I imagine how they met, though. Both of them just tip-tapping their way down an alley. Then their sticks cross and boom! Love at first bump. Yeah, I'm out here making back alleys romantic again, alright? So the next time I happen to be walking down an alley, and I hear a couple of sticks clicking, I'm hanging back for that magic. You know what's crazy? People are putting QR codes on tombstones now. You can scan it, and you get a little memorial video, like a YouTube tribute. This is the legacy influencers are leaving. Subscribe even after death. But if there's video, eventually there's going to be ads. So you can scan Grandpa's grave and suddenly it's, hey guys, welcome to my death channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, or I'll haunt the shit out of you. Right as he is about to talk about the war, boom! This haunting is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Use code DEADGHOST at checkout because I checked out. Then an ad right after that. This tribute was sponsored by HelloFresh. Fresh meals, even fresher corpses. But this is just the start. Eventually, it'll be full holograms. You'll walk through a graveyard, and these floating ghost heads will be trying to go viral. And knowing my family, my future hologram's going to be cursed with a Snapchat filter that makes it look like I'm sniffing dog butt. Like my whole afterlife is just, hey guys, welcome back to Old Man Sniffs Dog Butt for your weekly sniff fix. And at the bottom of my tombstone, it just says, he lived, he left, he logged off. Okay, by a show of cocks and labias, who here is trying to manifest their hopes and dreams? Just me? Well, every morning, I stand in front of the mirror and chant rap-inspired meditations. But instead of, I am strong, I am worthy, I'm like, Om, I got hoes, Om, in different area codes. I just think it's funny to imagine a black Buddhist monk chanting that, trying to manifest some pussy. Then it hit me. Rap lyrics aren't just mantras. They're vision boards you can twerk to. Like, all I ever do is win no matter what. That's not just a chorus. That's a vision board for a custody battle. You're in court like, I will get the kids. I will not pay child support. DJ Khaled said so. Now put your hands up, and they stay there, and they stay there. That's a vision board for not getting shot by the cops. Manifest safety, visualize compliance. Please don't shoot me, universe. Although, you gotta be careful with what you manifest. I stopped chanting Nicki Minaj because I kept manifesting strong black men into my life. Now I've got 4 roommates, a bunk bed situation, and somehow I'm the little spoon. It's a beautiful blessing, but a very different kind of stretch goal.